Pikachu or Rosy Red Charizard here, and I know the background's a little different. I had some downtime during work, so I thought about doing this quick uh, gift idea list. Since I already did one that had all personalized information in it when I first started my channel, whereas like the plaque that you could light up and have like a personalized picture and music and everything, plus engagement ring ideas and everything like that. I thought maybe actually doing like a normal gift for him, then doing a video of gift for her video would be pretty smart to do. So here is some of my ideas. They're going to be a little bit different from what you see normally online, or at least I hope so. So for the guys that are normally like a drinker or some sort of like party guy, like he likes to sit with a glass of scotch on the rocks or anything like that, I definitely suggest getting him a bar cart. There is a couple different ones online. The one that I liked the most was the one that looks like a globe, like one of those vintage globes too, which I'll be putting pictures of everything that I could find online, but this is all just from Amazon. Given if you do this quick simple Google search of these items, you probably can easily find some that may be cheaper than the ones I found, which if you do, awesome. Okay, so the next thing other than a bar cart I was thinking is whiskey glasses. So there are some normal different whiskey glasses you can get personalized, or I went to TJ Maxx the other day and found some that came with a cigar holder on the side, which they actually look pretty interesting. Like my fiance loves to sit and have a cigar or smoke cigarillos with his friends while having like a nice glass, because they usually like to sit around and hang out, which I feel like that would be a perfect gift idea, given he's been hinting to me about it for a couple days now. Okay, so on to the next topic. You can also get those ice ball makers. There's probably a proper name for them, but you can get them shaped as like bullets if your guy or brother or your father or any man in your life is obsessed with guns. You can get him ones that are shaped like little bullets that are really cute. You can get ones shaped as skulls, as spheres. Some are just standard cubes. For the gentleman that likes like outdoorsy stuff, more into like the hunting or sports, or just prefers the outdoors versus staying inside, I would suggest maybe like a Carhartt beanie, which most of them online are not that expensive. There's a couple of different prints that are like 15, then there's other prints that are around 20, 25. Like I wanted to say mine was like 15, and I love wearing it so much. The next thing I would suggest is maybe silicone rings. Not everyone likes to wear jewelry, especially if they're doing like hard outside work. Usually the silicone rings have a little bit more like no words, sorry. They're able to like form to your finger better, so it doesn't like cut your hand, kind of like a ring would if it got like smashed by like a tool or a piece of wood. The next thing I would suggest is anti-scent spray. So if they're like a hunter, and of course with it being about hunting season, and then there's like a couple weeks after Christmas that's for hunting season, I would suggest anti-scent spray, maybe hunting gear. They could easily use maybe new knives for like skinning. You can also give them a knife sharpener set, so that they can so they don't have that much like tug. And I want to say that's probably the best gift that I'm going to end up getting from my dad. Like a lot of men in my life are hunters, so that's usually what I usually try to get, or at least some sort of like sports team related thing. So the next item I was thinking is for those music lovers. There's people out there that love playing an instrument or listen to music. If they're like more into the old school music where they listen on vinyls, I would definitely suggest getting them like their favorite record. You can easily find probably an old record shop full of like Beatles, Queen. Even some of them have like modern artists in there, like Taylor Swift or Ed Sheeran, stuff like that. So you could give them their favorite like album on a vintage record. You can get them a vinyl player so they can actually listen to it at home, which I think most of them go for like 75 or maybe more. Usually I would say check Facebook Marketplace beforehand. That's actually where I like to get some of my stuff just because it's a little bit cheaper than buying from like big stores. You could also get like a record shelf so it holds all of their records. Then it also has like random little shelving for like plants or for a little decor. You can also get them like random decor for the wall that has like music notes going all over it for like over your bed, or for you can also just pay for a tattoo that's like music notes or whatever, because who would say no to a tattoo? Okay, but back to the topic. So you can get them a new instrument. Like I went to Sparkle a couple of days ago and they were selling ukuleles for around like 20-25 bucks. So if you know how to play guitar or ukulele, you can probably find like violins, clarinets, saxophones, keyboards, legit anything out there. I would say the next thing is you could give them new headphones. I use Sony wireless ones that Bluetooth to my phone, and they work really well. I usually can't hear anyone. They're usually soundproof, and the music's really loud to the point where it makes me happy. Like, I know some music listeners out there are probably like, the more deaf, the better, because going to concerts and like doing a mosh pit or something. Giving concert tickets is also an idea. Then if they have like a iPhone, you can go ahead and get them like an iTunes or whatever, the Apple Music Store gift cards, so that they have more music to listen to. Where if it's like a Samsung phone or an Android phone, I would say you can just make them a playlist off of YouTube, Spotify, Pandora, legit any music thing out there for them to listen to. Make it more personalized. So the next one is for like the fashion boys, the ones that like to look clean, look nice, cut edge. What you could, sorry if I keep looking down, that's because I have a list here so that I remember what I'm going off of, because I will ramble. Okay, so the next thing I would say is you can get them fashionable hats. So some of them are like the trucker hats that have like the little mesh on the back. You can get them personalized with like dad, son, fishing, American flag, honestly anything that they're into, or even just their name in like a small little patch. You can get them a full outfit, like go on Pinterest, find something that you love, and honestly go based off of that. Go to Aeropostale, go to American Eagle, JCPenney's, Sears, if Sears still exists, heck, Tommy Hilfiger, anything really, and just build them a cute outfit for a date night. Find out if they're like into the jewelry stuff. Get them new earrings if they wear earrings. There are some like cute ones that like dangle down a little bit. Get like a mismatched set if they have 2 piercings or more. Get them a necklace. Like, I know Casey's not much of a jewelry man, but like he has issues with trying to sleep with jewelry on his hands. So getting him a necklace to hold his ring on is something that I plan on doing. Honestly, if he watches this, I will have to scold him and be like, this is ruining your plans for Christmas. Okay. But yeah, you can do a simple chain. If they like the bulkier stuff, get them a bulkier one. If they like thin and simple, go with that. You can get them watches, bracelets. You can get personalized watches that have like fishing information on it. It could be 3 different time zones. It could be just black or army color because they're in the military, or they just like to go with the neutral tones. So the next one would end up being if they're a gamer or if they're just a nerd overall, get them card sleeves for like Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh! Honestly, any card game that's out there. They could always use new card sleeves, or they can use like one of those binders that holds all the cards in it, just so that they don't get damaged through oils on your skin or through water or moisture or anything. The next thing to get them is dice, or a dice tray, or maybe a dice bag. So you can get dice basically anywhere. You can go to a standard card shop or like basically any sort of nerdy shop that has like Magic the Gathering in their window, they'll have dice. And one of my favorite places to get my dice, or like my dice trays, any of my nerdy D&D stuff, I usually buy that through Wyrmwood, which I will put it down in the link below. Wyrmwood is a pretty good site. If they like listening to Critical Role, they do a lot of giveaways with their Twitch streaming, and Critical Role has their own manga, which manga is also a pretty good option, or comics, which comics go fairly cheap if you look at the pricing, but if it's like a limited edition that only made a certain amount of them, it might be like an arm and a leg pricing, but money is replaceable, but moments with your loved ones are not, so it's definitely worth it. The next thing I would suggest is, if they're a gamer, to get them a charger for their controllers. They come with like rechargeable batteries that you can put on the back of the controller versus having to buy new batteries each time, which I know that can be very aggravating. You can also get them a new headset, which don't go with the ones that look fairly thin because they break easily. Go with like a little bit of a more bulky one, but look at your reviews, because some of the reviews will actually tell you if it's worth it. I know with the thin and bendable ones, they're probably best for like small children that are just starting out, and I know that they can be kind of pricey for like the big bulkier ones, but it's definitely worth it in the long run. The next thing I would say is, if they're very sporty, definitely get them like a SPF hoodie or shirt so that like they're not getting sunburned. And then you can put maybe sunscreen in their stocking, or like some sort of lotion that has SPF in it. See, my fiance's into fishing, so what a good idea would be is, if you're dating like a fisherman, or you have a fisherman dude in your life, you can get them like a fishing backpack that has like tackle boxes in it. And if you have the money to do so, why not fill the tackle boxes full of random hooks and random fishing supplies that you think they would need. And if you don't even know what you're looking at, ask someone, ask a worker. That's why they're there, is to help you when you actually need it. I've seen some people actually fill one of them like full of snacks and call it a snackle box, which I think would actually be a pretty cool idea if you guys are planning to go out together while fishing or anything like that. You can also get them like a camping chair or like a little fishing stool, so that they're not sitting on the ground, or like one of those little metal spikes that holds the fishing rod in place, so he doesn't have to make one out of like stray driftwood. The next item I have on here is hiking, which you can get them a hydro pack. You can get them new shorts, because I'm assuming their shorts or their clothes are at least like somewhat tethered from like hiking use, or from maybe branches snagging your shirts and stuff. The next item I would say is maybe hiking boots. I would usually would say go with the waterproof ones just so you can like trudge through creeks and stuff. And if they're more of like the warehouse worker type that uh, they like to cut down wood, all that stuff for like campfires, definitely get the steel toed just so like a log doesn't fall on your foot. uh, for golf or whatever, I'm not very much into golf, so I can't really help that much in that regard. But I'm assuming like new golf clubs, a new golf bag, golf tees, because I'm assuming losing golf balls and golf tees is very often because they sell them in bulk. Uh, you can probably get a cover for your said golf clubs so they don't like scratch off of each other. You can probably get them a hat, a polo, some shorts, maybe new golf shoes. Same goes for basketball. You can get them new basketball shoes. Depends if they play indoor or outdoor. I know that some of them could be pricey. I know that the Steph Curry ones are pretty pricey, especially like the limited edition ones. So for the ones that like tennis, you can get them like new tennis racket or tennis balls. Given you can get them new running shoes or track shoes or whatever, so that they're not like slipping or grinding off of the mat or more or less off of the ground, so that they're not tripping or anything like that. When in doubt, you can also get something personal, like you can do a decal of yourself onto their vehicle or onto something that's personalized, like shirts, pants, hats. I know some risque girls like to pose like with their bralettes on or like their teddy suits or anything, which all of that go for you girls. I fucking love it. I love it so much that you guys have that much confidence. I do not, and I'm very much inspired to be that bold. Okay, so the next one would end up being for car guys, which for car guys, you can get them a Lego car. Like, you guys can build versions of your own personal cars if they have like the old school classic cars. You can get them new seat covers. You can make a personalized decal or take like a Polaroid of yourself so that they can put it up next to their steering wheel. Given you can do also like 100 reasons why I love you. This is for like any couple, like put into a little mason jar, cut up pieces of paper, write 100 reasons why you love that person. You can also look up tutorials on how to make personalized like Christmas cards, or you can just do a little coupon book. Then if you guys have like a pet together or anything, you can get covers for your car so that like the pet's not sliding all around, and they can be comfortable and not like fall forward into the little gap between the seats. You can also get them like a personal safety kit or emergency kit for like if the car breaks down, with jumper cables, a blanket, snacks. If you're with them almost 24/7, you can put a whoopsie daisy or emergency kit in there for like the time of the month. When in doubt, you can plan like cute little dates by like making a movie date inside with a blanket, your TV, putting on like a Christmas movie, some hot chocolate, some cookies, maybe a good dinner, or even get like the taper candles and candle holders. You can get them from like the dollar store or Walmart and make a personal night. But yeah, that's all I had for gifts for him. If you guys liked any of these, go ahead and let me know. If you have any more ideas, feel free to let me know. I would love to take some ideas, especially for my own date nights. But yeah, I would like to thank you guys for watching and have a wonderful day. Bye.